Oh, hi there. Welcome. Glad you're here in my kitchen, in my wonderful green cabinet kitchen. My name's Sophie, and hey, you're obviously here because you're wondering via the title on this video, am I quitting HIT? Am I no longer filming HIT videos? And the answer to that is no, I'm still doing HIT. And I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to explain to you why you haven't been seeing HIT on my channel. But first, I wanted to introduce myself because this is my first talking head video, which I'm very excited about. And I thought I would just make a smoothie while I'm talking to you because I'm a little bit hungry and might as well just kill two birds with one stone. So I'm going to put some frozen blueberries and strawberries in my smoothie. Well, like I said, my name's Sophie, and I am the person who films the videos, as you know, duh. I film and create these yoga and HIT videos, mostly yoga videos lately, as I mentioned. Okay, let me get into that. Let me tell you what's going on with that. You guys have really been liking the yoga videos. Like, they get more views, they get more watch hours, they get a lot more comments than the HIT videos. So that's why I've been focusing on that. But there's another reason that I've been doing not as much HIT lately is because I have a virtual fitness experience, a program called Balanced Bodies that I have some women in, and together we do live, I do live HIT videos with them. And so they join, and it's major accountability. It's an awesome program because they know I'm waiting for them behind the screen. But because of that, I've been teaching 4 HIT classes a week, which is a lot. And that's why I don't want to have any more physical energy to film more HIT videos. But I am going to be cutting back on that. So I'm going to be doing only 2 HIT classes per week. I'm condensing the program a little bit. So that means I'll have more time to be filming more HIT videos for you guys on YouTube. But can you let me know in the comments here if you actually even want them? Because if y'all don't want them, then I just won't even make them. I'll just keep focusing on yoga, which that's my baby right there. I love yoga, and I love creating the videos, and you guys have been really responding to them. I've really been enjoying those unique, creative, fun, challenging vinyasa flows, and I love creating them because there's such a creative process to that. And as we know, human beings thrive when they're able to express their creativity. And when I am able to make these sequences based on my own creativity, but then also inspiration from other yoga teachers, and create these unique sequences, it just feels so good. And I love sharing it with you all. And I love for you, if you're a teacher, to be able to take those sequences and apply them to your own sequences and classes. And if you're a student and you've been practicing for a long time, then you probably enjoy those unique classes. I also have beginner classes on here too, but you can go check that out. Check out this beginner video right here. I'll put it right there. So back to who I am. I am a person, first and foremost. It's so weird talking about yourself, but no, I feel like this is necessary because, like, you don't know who I am, and sometimes it can be nice to know who's teaching your classes. But I live in Leadville, Colorado, and it's a small mountain town in Colorado. I just moved here from Denver with my fiance. At the time of this video, he's my fiance, but we're getting married in 10 days, which I'll get to, 11 days, which I'll get to in a second. But yeah, we moved here from Denver. We lived there for 3 years, but we initially met, his name's Ben. We met in Florida. We met in Orlando, Florida, where I was going to school there. But I'm actually originally from Maryland. So we moved to Maryland together for a couple years. Then we moved to Denver, and now we live further up the mountain in Leadville, Colorado, which is near Summit County. You might be familiar with Breckenridge and Frisco area. So we really, really love it here. I've never lived in a small mountain town, and I mean, I'm looking at my window right in front of me. Here, I'll show you. It's just incredible living in a small, quaint mountain town where it's quiet. There's less than 3,000 people here, so this is like really, really small town. And everyone knows each other, and it's really cool because you go out to the store, you go to the grocery store, you go to the coffee shop, And you just see, even walking on my dog yesterday on the street, you see people you know and you converse with them, and it's just like a constant social hour, and it's so fun. And on top of that, like I can walk a couple minutes right down the street and I'm in the woods, and it's incredible. And I feel that people here just have a better energy, like a nicer, calmer, friendlier energy because they are surrounded by nature. And we all know that nature is so grounding. If you are watching this and you felt ungrounded lately, go out in nature. You don't have to live in the mountains. Just go walk on some grass. Whoops. Walk on some grass and without your shoes on, and just get connected to nature, and it just really helps you get more in tune with yourself. Yeah, so more about me is I like smoothies. No, I don't actually always drink smoothies. It just happens to be a warm day and I'm in the mood for it, but I can't say it's an everyday thing. I do eat mostly plant-based, whole foods plant-based, and I've been doing that for a couple of years now, and it feels great. It feels so good on my body. It just feels natural for my body. So I recommend, trying it out, and if you feel like you've been needing to make some type of switch. But anyways, okay, this video is not about that. I have pets. I have two pets, which you might know if you've been following along with my videos. I have a cat and a dog, and they're adorable, and I love them very, very much. And I'm an outdoorsy person. I like to, I'm just gonna say husband. He'll be my husband in a couple days. I'm sick of saying fiance. My husband and I, Ben, we like to go mountain biking and snowboarding and hiking, and I like to trail run. But that reminds me, I wanted to share with you guys why I love HIIT so much and why HIIT has become such a part of my life. Because a lot of people are like, yoga, HIIT, those two don't seem to go together because one's so high energy, the other one's calming. Well, and that's exactly why I believe that's why I love them both so much, because they're a great complement to each other. You have your cardio, you have your endurance, you have your explosive movements in HIIT, and then in yoga you have the calming effects and the stretching and the flexibility and the mobility and the breathing. So it's just everything. It's all of it in those two modalities of movement. And I like doing both of them, so I figured, well, why not film both of them? Why not create workouts for you guys to follow along to if I'm going to be doing it already? Okay, 1 second, let me go blend my smoothie. I forgot the spirulina. Can't forget the spirulina. Look at that good green stuff. I don't know if this is all gonna fit. Look how big this is. All right, we're gonna blend it and find out. All right, here it is. Let's taste it. It may look pretty green, but it tastes very sweet, very good. So earlier I mentioned my wedding in 11 days, and I feel that I should touch on that a little bit. So we're getting married in Colorado, and we have family coming from all over the country to come see us. And it's really so surreal because this wedding has been being planned for so long. I mean, it's a big one. We have a lot of people coming, and now all of a sudden it's 11 days away, and it just feels really crazy when you've been planning for something that long and then it's coming up, and I know that it's going to happen and it's going to be done, and then all the chaos is going to be over, and I'm going to have to relearn to recalibrate myself and be okay with doing less things and less planning, which I'm looking forward to, and at the same time I'm a little bit anxious about, because when you get so used to a certain level of stress, then that's kind of all you know, and that's what you become comfortable with. So it's going to be a little bit of a relearning process. Ben and I have been together for 6 years, and we're excited to tie the knot and officially become husband and wife. And one of the things that we're doing before this wedding is we're intentionally quarantining, because at the time of the making of this video, we're on the millionth wave of COVID, it seems like. And even though a lot of people who are getting it seem to be saying that it's mild, we really can't risk getting COVID before the wedding. Wedding's expensive. Got to make sure that we're good. So for obvious reasons. So we are very grateful that we have the luxury and the ability to mostly quarantine. We're trying as hard as we can to stay away from people, and it's been really nice. I told my mom yesterday that this has been the best week of my life, and it's because it's similar to what happened in 2020 when COVID first came up and we were all quarantining for about a month. Remember that? Well, that was a great time of my life too, honestly, because it forced me to stay home and relax and connect with myself and ground down. And I wasn't able to go to work, so I had to stay home, and I read many books. And anyways, this is happening again. I'm reading a lot, I'm cooking healthy foods, nourishing my body, I'm spending the time doing yoga, doing all the things, having a long morning routine, and just relaxing. And those of you who work from home full time, I know that it gets really tiring, or it gets really old being at home. But let me tell you, you guys have it good. You guys really have it good. Those of us who are out and about and feel like we're spread thin and we're not home most of the time, coming home and spending time at home is heaven on earth. I'm telling you. And if you're watching this and you are like me, where you don't spend a lot of time at home, and then when you do, it's very amazing, then you know what I'm talking about. But you know, the grass is always greener, and when you get used to something after a long time, I don't know why my strap keeps falling down. Ignore that. But when you get used to something, it just becomes old, and we want change. We're humans. We crave that change. But this has really helped me realize like the value of a staycation, and because you know, traveling's amazing. Traveling's so good to get out there and experience the world, and it's so much fun. But at the same time, there's a level of stress, a big element of stress that comes with traveling. Anyone who's traveled knows that. And so it's not truly relaxing in the way that it is just being home. So staycations for the win. I really am valuing this, and what a great way to spend the week before a wedding. I'm like, this is ideal, and I'm so incredibly grateful to be able to do this. So I'm really I'm really enjoying this week, if you can't tell already. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish my smoothie, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. It's always a little weird just like talking about yourself, but maybe you guys are interested, maybe not. I really like doing this talking head video. I might do more of these. Maybe I'll show you my town. Maybe I'll show you around my house. It's a very cool house. Weird, old, just like most things here in this town, and I love it. Maybe I'll show you more of my pets. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see. Otherwise, thank you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.